You stopped eating sugar in your coffee. You switched white rice for brown rice. You even gave up dessert. And yet, your blood sugar is still high? Then this video is definitely for you. Because today, I'm going to tell you real stories that might open your eyes to something that's probably happening in your daily routine. I'll show you where that sneaky sugar is hiding. Yes, it's still there, and how it might be the reason your blood sugar just won't go down. And more than that, I'll teach you something that most people with diabetes still don't understand: the difference between glycemic index and glycemic load. That's going to change how you see your meals. Hey, I'm Edu Rodrigues. I'm a pharmacist and diabetes educator, and I've been living with type 1 diabetes for over 25 years. And here on EDU Diabetes in English, I help you understand how to take real control of your blood sugar, without confusion, without fear. So go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below telling me if your sugar levels are also stuck, even after changing your diet. I want to hear your story. Let me tell you about a patient. Let's call him Mr. Anthony. He came to me on his first consultation about diabetes. His blood sugar had been high for years. He was already on metformin, glibenclamide, and almost needing insulin. His whole family was worried about him. So I used one of my favorite strategies to help him understand how food choices really impact blood sugar. And now I'll walk you through that exact conversation. I asked him, "Mr. Anthony, do you drink your coffee with sugar or without?" He proudly answered, "No sugar at all, only sweetener. I'm diabetic, I take care of myself." Nice. That's great. But do you know how much sugar people usually put into a 50 milliliters cup of coffee? Just 2 to 3 grams. That's it. I even showed him the tiny amount on a spoon.
So cutting sugar from your coffee takes away just 2-3 grams per cup. That's not much, but it's a good start. Then I asked, "Do you eat fruit?" He said, "Sure, I love fruit. It's healthy and full of vitamins. I usually eat 2 or 3 a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, maybe another one at night. Sometimes I drink orange juice after lunch too." Seems like a balanced choice, right? But here's the surprise. A small banana, about 100 grams, contains 20 grams of sugar. That's 10 times more than what you removed from your coffee. And that orange? One orange has around 30 grams of sugar. And if you make a juice with 3 or 4 oranges, that's over 50 grams of sugar without even adding anything. See what's going on? Mr. Anthony proudly cut 2 grams of sugar from his coffee, but unknowingly added 100 grams of sugar back into his day through fruits and juices. That's not his fault. He just didn't know. That's why this video is so important, because maybe you're doing the same without realizing it. Now let's talk about rice. I asked, "Do you eat white or brown rice?" He said, "Only brown rice. I'm diabetic. I'm doing everything right." Sure, that sounds right, but did you know that 100 grams of white rice has 28 grams of sugar, while the same amount of brown rice has 25 grams? Not much of a difference, huh? Yes, brown rice is healthier, it has more fiber, it's digested more slowly, and it helps avoid glucose spikes. But when you eat too much, it still loads your body with sugar. So here's the golden rule: quantity matters more than quality when it comes to blood sugar control. Let's break it down like this. Would it be worse for a diabetic to drink 1 coffee with sugar, 3 grams, or eat 1 banana, 20 grams? The banana is natural, full of fiber and nutrients, but it still has nearly 7 times more sugar than the coffee. Now you're probably thinking, so bananas are worse than beer?
Funny enough, a bottle of beer has about 15 grams of sugar. So yeah, in some cases, it's close. Now I'm not saying you should go drink beer. What I want you to see is that the enemy isn't always what you expect. We blame the sugar in coffee. Meanwhile, we ignore what's in fruit, brown rice, orange juice, crackers, or healthy snacks. Let's talk about crackers. You know those salt and water crackers people love? They sound innocent. They're salty, not sweet. But 100 grams of those crackers have over 70 grams of sugar. Yes, you heard me right. Why? Because they're made with white flour, and flour quickly turns into sugar in your bloodstream. So now let's talk about the big concept: glycemic load. Glycemic index is about how fast sugar is absorbed. Glycemic load is about how much sugar is in the food overall. Watermelon has a high glycemic index. It's absorbed fast. But one slice doesn't have much sugar, so the load is low. Banana, on the other hand, has a moderate glycemic index, but a high load because it's packed with sugar. That's why glycemic load matters more for diabetics. You can manage spikes much better by knowing how much sugar you're really eating, not just how fast it's absorbed. Now let's talk bread. Whole wheat bread is better than white bread, sure. But if you eat 3 slices of whole wheat bread, you're probably eating more total sugar than 1 small French roll. So again, it's not just about quality. It's about quantity. Are you getting this? Is it making sense? If so, let me know in the comments. I want to know if this helped you rethink your meals. If you start lowering the sugar in your meals, not just what tastes sweet, but what becomes sugar inside your body, you'll feel the difference.
Your blood sugar after meals won't spike so hard. You'll feel more energy. Your pancreas won't be working overtime. And if you also lose a little weight by reducing carbs, your liver and pancreas will work better too. That's how you move toward reversing type 2 diabetes, not just managing it. Let's recap. Glycemic index stalkers speed of absorption, glycemic load, stalkers total amount of sugar, and what really matters for type 2 diabetes, load. So if you want to eat better and lower your blood sugar starting today, start asking this question: how much sugar is in this food, even if it doesn't taste sweet? Now here's what I want you to do. Comment below and tell me what food surprised you the most today. Was it the banana, the orange juice, the crackers? And don't forget, subscribe to EDU Diabetes in English, turn on the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up if it helped you. And hey, if you know someone who struggles with their blood sugar and doesn't know why, share this video with them. We're building a community here of people who support each other and learn together. Let's hit that 100,000 subscribers goal and change lives, one meal at a time. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'll see you in the next video.